This is Local 24 News Midday.
Welcome back this midday. The Summer Mid-South Wedding Show and Bridal School will be taking place this weekend. Now, it's your chance to get great ideas for your big day, including a chance to get free engagement photos and wedding invitations. Kirk, the wedding guy Houston, is here to talk more about the show and the local Bridal Experience magazine that will also be available at the event. Kirk, thank you so much for being with us this day.
We appreciate
it. Now, you have a lot to talk to us about. Now, first of all, this event happens this Sunday. In Olive Branch. But there is a lot to this event. It's not necessarily for people who are just engaged. It's for people who are maybe planning in the future for a wedding.
Yes, well, the things that's different about the Mid-South Wedding Show is we tried to bring in experts to host mini seminars to talk about all the things you need to be looking at when you're planning your wedding. You know, what flowers are right for your wedding. If you're getting married in June, for example, you may pick a flower that's more popular in November, but if you get married in June, you may have to pay 2 or 3 times as much for those flowers just because they're off season. You know, so we bring in experts to talk about that kind of stuff, how to find the right caterer. You know, do you want to do a sit-down meal or do you want to do a buffet? You know, there's a lot of different ways that brides and grooms can save money on their weddings, and we try to educate them in that area.
So there's lots of different resources then at this event. And you do this quarterly, is that right?
We do it quarterly. We do a new show every 3 months because about 30,000 weddings a year take place in the Memphis and surrounding area. And so that means every few weeks you've got a few thousand more brides that just got engaged.
Right. And so there's a lot of people who attend these events then.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now talk about the dress. Will we be able to see dresses?
Yes, we'll have David's Bridal from South Haven will be there along with models from John Casablanca. And our fashion shows are a little bit different than your run-of-the-mill. We don't do a big stage, come out for 5 minutes, walk around, and then they leave the stage. The brides come out, or I should say the models come out, they walk around for a couple of minutes, and then they actually come down off the stage and walk the floor so that you can walk up, you can check out the material, see how it fits them, see if it's something that you want for your wedding.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
as opposed to just seeing it on stage and then walk away and go, well, I like that, but I'd like to get a closer look at it. You know, so that's why we have them walk the floor.
Well, that's exciting. And then talk about this magazine. I see you have last year's.
This is Bridal Experience magazine. This is last year's.
It's an annual magazine.
It's an annual magazine. It's coming out exclusively at our show this Sunday, and that's the new one.
You won't even show it to us.
Don't even show it to you. You got to
peek.
come out and check it out this Sunday. But the great thing about the magazine is it has not only obviously advertisements for various local businesses, but the great thing about this magazine is it's locally produced by local wedding professionals. It has budget worksheet inside. It lists not only our shows, but it lists all bridal events that are going on in the Mid-South area so that you can plan ahead. It's got ultimate checklists so that you can kind of go down and say, oh, did we take care of this? Did we take care of that? So it's not just a magazine, it's also a wedding planner to help you plan that wedding and kind of gives you all the little highlights that you need to keep aware of at all times.
So this alone is worth going to the event for.
Oh yeah, this is great. I mean, and they've got, in fact, there was one in this last one that was talking about something borrowed, something blue, something, what is it? Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. And it talks about ideas for something blue that not only falls in that category, but is useful for your wedding at the same time.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different, there's a lot of educational stuff in the magazine.
I had blue shoes. Was
blue
that
shoes.
in it?
There you go.
All
there you go, blue shoes.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here real quick. You've been doing this for 11 years. What is your favorite venue for a wedding in the Mid-South area?
I can tell you it used to be the Vine Ballroom on Madison Avenue, but unfortunately they ended up closing up a few months ago. Now I would have to say Whispering Woods Hotel and Conference Center in Olive Branch. Mostly because they have they have multiple ballrooms. So the great thing about it is they have huge ballrooms, they got small ballrooms, and so therefore they can pretty much hit just about anybody's budget.
That's great. Now, and there are a few givewaves. You've got the invitations. Basically, go to the event and you can.
We're giving away free bachelorette parties at Fox and Hound. We're giving. We've got free engagement photos that are being done by Personal Photography. You come in there, make sure you dress up, get your free engagement photos. We got a photo booth set up in the lobby so everybody can get their photos done in their photo booth with their friends. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
Great. So a fun event, educational event, and a great way to celebrate the Mid-South and all that we have to offer right here.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, again, this event is Sunday from 1 to 4 at Whispering Woods Hotel in Olive Branch. So make sure to go check it out and get your magazine. Thanks so much. We'll be right back.